Shortly after announcing the Tortured Poets Department as her next original album, Taylor Swift opened up to an Eras Tour crowd in Melbourne, Australia, about what the project meant to her. "More than any of my albums that I've ever made, I needed to make it," she said in February, via NME. "It was really a lifeline for me. Just the things I was going through and the things I was writing about. I never had an album where I needed songwriting more than I needed it on Tortured Poets." The comments fueled fan theories that this would be a confessional breakup album, but if people were expecting a melancholic ode to a relationship lost, they'll be surprised by the sharp, biting ire of at least one song. Here are "The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived," lyrics, explained. A Taylor Swift bridge for the ages. The song is set after a relationship ends, in which the narrator is now doubting everything. "Was any of it true? Gazing at me starry-eyed in your Jehovah's Witness suit. Who the FCK was that guy?" Swift sings about a guy who showed her off, but didn't treat her right in private. She also makes multiple references to drug use, and wonders, "I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal." Taylor Hill, Tush 23, Getty Images Entertainment, Getty Images. But then there's the bridge, and it might go down as one of Swift's best ever. "Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed?" she asks as the music climbs, before implying that the ex was living a lie the entire time. "Were you writing a book? Were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years, will all this be declassified?" Swift has written some devastating breakup bridges, but few have come close to this level of venom. It's one thing to imply someone is a poor partner. It's another thing entirely to paint them as a malevolent force. "You deserve prison but you won't get time," she sings. But who is the smallest man who ever lived? As always, Swifties can only speculate as to who this song is about, and even then, not every detail is likely autobiographical. The line about Swift's sparkling summer being rusted seems to hint at a relationship that fell apart during the warmest time of year. Swift and Joe Alwyn's breakup was announced in April, while her reportedly always casual connection with the 1975's Matty Healy cooled off by June, per People. It's worth noting that Swift's line, "I would have died for your sins," is somewhat reminiscent of "I would die for you in secret," from Peace, which Swift previously told Rolling Stone was inspired by her personal life. That song, too, navigated the gap between a relationship's public facade and private challenges. That isn't to say the tracks are connected. They have very different emotional contexts, but if nothing else, it seems Swift has been thinking about these themes for a while. "The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived," lyrics. Read the song's full lyrics below.